How do I chain commands on the console? In Bash, I sometimes want to run several commands in serial and don't want to wait for them to finish before I type the new ones. So I do something like this. cmd1, cmd2, cmd3. Unfortunately, one of the commands might fail. In that case, I'd like to stop. Is there an easy way to do this, but make it so that I only keep running the commands if the previous command had a 0 exit code?
Use end-end operator. In shell scripting, end-end operators are modeled after optimized implementation of logical operators in C. End means an operator, and means or. Unix is tightly related to C, and in C, the second operand of logical operators isn't evaluated if the result is already known from the first operand. E.g. false in x is false for any x, so there is no need to evaluate x, especially if x is a function call, similarly for true x. This is also called short-circuiting semantics. And in Unix, it is traditional to interpret commands' return values as successful completion truth values. Exit code 0 means true, success, non-zero means false, failure. So, when the first command in cmd1 and in cmd2 returns false, non-zero exit status, which indicates failure, the compound command status is known, failure. So overall interpretation of cmd1 and in cmd2 may be, execute cmd1, and then, if it didn't fail, cmd2. Which is what you basically want in your question. Similarly with or, cmd1 cmd2 can be interpreted as execute cmd1, or if it fails, cmd2. Pro tip, for longer chains of end-end, consider putting SETI in your script. It basically changes the semicolon into end-end, with a couple of special cases.
Simply with the end operator. For instance, if one of the commands fails, returns an exit value other than 0, the other commands won't run. Chaining commands and grouping them. Pings, only if not successful, executes the chained group of commands in brackets. Attention! The list has to be terminated with a semicolon. There must be blank spaces between brackets and the grouped commands.